everybody!
Welcome back to Tandem Fandom. I'm Mick.
I'm Courtney.
And this is the Hot Tag, where we tag you in on all the hottest news in this business that we love of professional wrestling. Bam!
Yeah.
Right there. So we're going to mix it up a little bit this week. We're going to talk about the things outside of the WWE first. TNA, we got to see some follow-up for Delete versus Decay.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fantastic.
War.
I want to talk about it because, you know, you saw this first and you were telling me about it, and then when I got home I saw it. But the way they did kind of the back and forth between the Hardys was awesome, because you've got Decay coming from different spots in the crowd and just everybody going boom, boom, boom. It was great. We also got to see, you know, the resurrection of Brother Nero.
Yeah.
He comes out, he's got a first cigarette suit. Yeah, Champ is here.
Can't see me.
And then Matt, no! It like starts drowning him.
I don't know what's in this lake, but
Some crazy shit.
it makes some stuff happen.
You know, Vanguard 1 was resurrected, Senor Benjamin saved, but Bound for Glory, the war begins.
Yes.
I really enjoy what they're doing with this.
I've never been more excited for Impact Wrestling.
It's the best thing that they've got on the show right now. I mean, they have some really great things with the Grand Championship Tournament going on, and, you know, Moose being around now, and Mike Bennett, and all that kind of stuff. So they got some great stuff going on, but Delete and Decay is just so good. Delete! Delete!
Obsolete!
Delete! so fantastic. Of course, this weekend we went to a PWX and a Queens of Combat show.
Yes. A wonderful twofer. We've never been to a Queens of Combat show before. It was definitely worth showing up 3 hours earlier.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, there's been talk amongst the wrestling community that the women's pool of talent is kind of shallow. I gotta disagree. There was some fantastic matches on this card.
The four-way match.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see, you know, Paul Ellering's daughter Rachel was in that match, and she was fantastic. Angel Rose, not very familiar with her, but I really enjoyed her. I thought she did a great job.
A lot of these girls I didn't know, but I know them now.
Yeah. You know, Thunder Kitty, she did great. Really enjoyed her a lot. Not to mention, one of my favorite, Scary Sue Young was
great Suda.
It was so good. I gotta say this. You know, she had a great match with Ariel Monroe, who I love as well. They really tore it down and did some stuff that, I don't want to be that guy and say this, but they did stuff that you wouldn't typically see the women do. But, I mean, shit, they're taking, like, slamming each other on the concrete and throwing each other into chairs, and it was amazing. Again, it was cool because WWE put that sour taste in everybody's mouth for so many years when it came to women's wrestling. So you see this, you're just like, hell yeah, they're wrestlers.
Wrestlers.
Fuck yeah.
Wrestling.
But she did a spot, she did the great Muda Miss spot where you hit the throat and I was
Red
like,
mist, so Ariel was blind.
Oh, so good. But,
although Ariel did smash her pumpkin.
yeah.
And threw up some suckets. It was amazing.
Yeah, Ariel's fantastic. You got to help her get back to the ring as
PWX show is very interactive.
Yes.
They will land near, around, on you.
Yeah, you just go with it. You go with it.
Ariel, you know, getting beat down by Sue Young. She's in the floor. She crawls. She grabs a chair. She falls on the floor. And I'm turning towards her. She crawls and she grabs onto me. And I'm like, yeah, come on. Come on. I take her over to the apron, hit the apron.
It was good stuff.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
It was awesome stuff to see. But you know, you say all that.
My PWX debut, you know.
Yeah. Well, Queens of Combat.
Oh yes, my Queens of Combat debut. My PWX debut comes later.
Yes. We say all of that said. Go watch local women's wrestling.
Do it.
Do not look at it and say, oh, I don't know. No, go do it.
Just do it.
It's a great show. It's quality matches. Go watch it. Look out. Check out Queens of Combat. That's why we say
travel
all of that.
around.
Yeah, go check it out. It's a fantastic show. Ariel Monroe is so great. You know, Su Yung is so excellent. Taylor Hendricks is their champion. She wasn't there, so the belt was not defended. But go check it out. There's some really quality performers.
They have a Facebook.
Yeah, look it out, check it out. It's great. PWX Redemption, you know, this is something we've been looking for a while. Joey Ryan was kind of a bigger name that was a guest on the card.
I was very excited to see him. It was just such an experience to be near him and see him wrestle, and it just really changed my life.
If you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making
This is getting a little too sleazy for me. No, of course it was fantastic. She
I had the biggest moment of my indie wrestling life. I got Joey Ryan's lollipop. Pictures to come. If I'll put it right here if I can.
It was fantastic. You know, it's so great to see all the wonderful talents of PWX, not just the guest talents. Matt Riddle and Joey Ryan were guests on this show.
Matt Riddle was great.
Yeah, he was fantastic. You know, not for a guy that's been doing it for like a year. They said it's unbelievable. Of course, though,
this was the culmination of the feud between Ethan Case
and Elijah Evans the Fourth. Holy freaking crap!
It's been a pretty violent build.
Yeah. Before we get to that, though,
sorry.
before we get to that, though, we have to talk about
Sugar high.
you know, the 6-man tags with the Ugly Ducklings against Team IOU. Friend of the show, friend of us, you know, Coach Mikey out there coaching those Ducks up, proving that he is indeed the Gordon Bombay of independent wrestling. So good job, Mikey. And you know what?
You know, he's out there, he's giving the ducks their water, because ducks need water.
Some jerky.
Giving them snacks.
Because that's
You gotta keep your protein up.
Yeah, great. You know, and we're going to get you on this show, Mikey. You're going to get here, we're going to get you on, and we're going to talk about stuff. We're going to talk about duck stuff.
We're going to do duck stuff.
Duck stuff. The Ugly Ducklings, if you're unfamiliar, check them out. They're out there. They're
extremely entertaining.
Definitely the best 3-man group out there.
It's Colby Carino, Lance Lude,
and Rob Killjoy. You know, really talented. Again, we talk about a lot of times of like guys that have honed in. They know who they are. The Ducks know who they are. The Ugly Ducklings know who they are, and they're so entertaining. Always putting on a great show. It's always a pleasure to see them perform.
The addition of Mikey is really just made them that much more entertaining.
Yeah, you know, Coach Mikey is fantastic and a really nice guy too. So that's always good.
Yeah.
Getting to see
the lip lock master.
Absolutely. I mean,
he's
honed in. He's got it. It's like a black hole, that mouth. When you get it, it's over. Jake Manning, of course, the PWX champion. And I got the opportunity to thank him in person, but I wanted to do it here as well. You know, Jake cut an impassioned speech after his match with Cedric, encouraging people to follow dreams and not, you know, kind of limiting yourself and saying, no, you're never too old to follow a dream, which that speech helped, you know, kind of push me over the edge to start pursuing my wrestling training. So thank you, Jake. Again, thank you in person. I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch the show, but thank you anyway. Check out Man Scout Jake Manning. He's got a podcast he does. He's doing comedy now.
Yeah. How did this get booked?
Yeah, he's
his podcast.
He's wonderful. Does a lot of work with high spots. So if you're not familiar with Man Scout Jake Manning, look him up, check him out.
Scout's honor.
You won't be disappointed. No. Not at all. We got to see, like you said, just the kind of brutal match between, you know, Elijah and Ethan Case. This is something that's been building for quite some time.
Right, it was a last man standing, no rules kind of match, which was really the only match you could have.
Yeah, I mean,
between these two.
That's the one thing that I really love about PWX is the long build. This has been going, oh man, for 8 months, maybe, because they broke up at the show before War Games.
Wow.
and then didn't have a match at War Games against one another. So it's a long build. Like I'm sitting here trying to remember, but no, it's been quite the long build. So that's what I appreciate about PWX, and it's one of the best things. It's my favorite thing about professional wrestling, storytelling.
Yeah.
You know, and they know how to tell a damn story, and they commit to telling a story with the guys that they have.
Absolutely.
You know, the match itself was a unsanctioned last man standing. So, whew.
They tore apart the ring.
Yeah.
And took bumps on the boards.
They did.
We were in a gym, so the floor was already terrible.
They're doing that.
All the chairs were subject to slaughter.
Yeah, I was about to say, I believe they hit absolutely every chair in surrounding the ring. Thrown into the chair. The referee was thrown into the chair. Kevin, we hope you're okay. So it was brutal. There was, Ethan was bleeding, of course. I mean, it was great. Of course, Ethan got that last minute win. He hits Elijah with a sledgehammer shot. It was great.
Elijah deserved because he kept bringing that sledgehammer around.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen, brother. Great match.
I absolutely loved the finish where Elijah's knocked out from the sledgehammer. Ethan makes it up to his feet. The 10 count happens, and as soon as Kevin says 10, Ethan falls over.
Yeah, Ethan Case, one of the Elijah as well, but Ethan Case, one of the best independent stars I think that you can find out there. He's so great. Like he just has that kind of it factor that makes you just like the guy. Again, he's an incredibly nice guy, but
he's super fun. He's super entertaining. But in this whole build, it's just been so emotional.
Yeah.
And heavy, and you lock eyes with him during the match, and you're like, oh no.
Save this baby!
Save this poor baby.
Yeah, Ethan's great, man. Like I love seeing him perform.
And we've seen him almost every show.
Yeah, I think
the one show he wasn't booked, he came out.
Yeah, he came out
and talked about not being booked.
Yeah, and it was like, but if you need a shirt, I'm right over there. So that's the cool thing too. And we completely forgot to mention there was some qualifying matches for the X16 tournament that's coming up.
Yes.
That was really enjoyable. One of our favorites.
Three-man matches.
Yeah, one of our favorites, Tracer X. He advanced in the tournament, which is awesome. Really like Tracer X a lot.
Drake.
Yeah.
James Drake.
Yeah, James Drake, the New Age Enforcer. Like him a lot too. He advanced. And Trevor Lee, former Impact X Division champion, also advancing in the tournament. Really like Trevor.
Much to Tommy Lee Thomas.
The Tommy
Thomas. Much to Tommy Thomas's chagrin.
Yeah, I'm really, again, we're talking about long builds. I'm really enjoying, because you can see the cracks forming between Mason Maddox and his manager, Tommy Thomas. So
Mason was this close.
He's kind
to
of
smacking the taste out of Tommy's mouth.
You son of a gun.
Well, Tommy dragging him by his ear. Stop being stupid.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that dog's gonna bite back.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, the Revolt came on the show. You got a tag match with Joey Ryan, Jake Manning joining forces.
Yes, becoming the old Stags.
So great. So great. The Revolt, another really impressive team. Caleb Conley works for, TNA Impact Wrestling as well. Caleb is fantastic. Zane Riley, excellent as well.
It's interesting to see the Revolt as bad guys.
It is, because they were so entertaining as good guys going out, Zane, I'm going to touch up on your butt, all that kind of stuff. So it's very strange to see them in a villainous type role.
I feel like the kids are confused. Because they're all
really are.
Ha, ha, and then they walk by and they're like, I didn't get a high five.
But I like it. I think they're really good at it.
Yeah, the whole feud between them and Jake has been also very heavy.
Yeah. So such a great show. We've talked about it here in the past, but check them out. PWX Wrestling. They're all over. You can see a lot of these shows if you go to High Spots. They make the shows available to see there.
DVDs, streams.
Yeah. And we did this at the show, but we just want to thank owner Brian for
Yes, Brian Kanabrewski for
Yeah.
for doing this, for bringing this to fruition,
Mhm.
for making it as awesome as possible, because it is always awesome.
Yeah.
We went to one show because the Young Bucks were billed, and we were like, oh, cool.
We
let's go
love
see
wrestling.
them.
Let's go see him. And we were just so blown
And
away.
we've been going back ever since.
Yeah, and you know he was given a little bit of a hard time by some
Regulars.
regular fans. You know, they had kids, people getting thrown into the crowd. There was just
Nobody got hurt.
no. Everybody was okay. Nobody ever gets hurt. It was okay, but they were giving him a hard time, and that's unfortunate because Brian's, you know, doing such a wonderful thing of bringing and consistently bringing great professional wrestling
Yes.
to the North Carolina area, and you know, it was just I felt bad to see that crap.
Well, it's the very last match of the night. You've seen people going into chairs and into
Watch your damn
people
kids! Get them out of
all
the way!
night long, and all of a sudden you're mad because Ethan Case gets thrown by your child.
Near and not even like really that close.
And
it
the kid was standing there by himself. Because I watched it happen. And I'm like, maybe pick up your kid and move?
Yeah.
Because they let you know where they're going.
Well, it was some little sawed-off son of a bitch who thought he was something. Oh, you foolish motherfucker! It's like,
Yeah, he starts talking smack to Elijah, and Elijah's like,
I gotta kill you. Kill you. Get out of my face. Yeah,
you
so,
want to go?
you know, so thank you, Brian,
Thank you,
for
Brian.
delivering another excellent show. Thank to all the guys. You know, if we left anybody out, please don't take offense to it. We love you all dearly. Thank you for entertaining us as always. Oh, and of course, great to see Robert Holt. You know, Fisticuffs Photography, like his shit. He's amazing. He's a great. Just do it.
Do it.
Found a little.
I was gonna say I'm the one on the sugar high over
Yeah.
there. You're just rabid fan.
You know, it was great to see Robert again. John Moses Photography as well. John does a lot of pictures of the show as well. Check out John's
He
stuff.
gets the action shots.
Yeah, he's great too. But Robert, you know, good to see you again, brother. You know, go out and like his stuff. He's got some great art that he's got posted
Yes,
up
if you're
now.
in the Greensboro area, go to the Green Bean for the Screamsboro Art Show. And,
Fantastic stuff.
The 22nd through November 1st or something
I
like
believe so, and I believe he's going to be sharing it. I think he said this, that he was going to be sharing it through Fisticuffs as well if he didn't already. Maybe that's where I saw it. So if you're interested in some excellent
that.
horror
If
art,
you love horror like we do.
then you'll love this stuff because it is incredible, incredible art. Might be picking up a piece ourselves. So, you know, hey, we love you, Robert. Thank you again for the shout out.
Thanks for making us feel like a part of this wrestling family that we're slowly discovering.
Yes, it's amazing.
it's amazing what happens when you leave your house on the weekends.
It really is. So other things happen in the world of professional wrestling and this business
That's
that we
right.
love.
Lucha Underground Season 3 is officially kicked off. I got to tell Joey that I love him.
Yeah, man, we've said it again, you know, everything that Lucha does is so much fun. They kicked off with the Weapons of Mass Destruction match between Marty the Moth and Killshot. Killshot was victorious, which I think was the only logical direction that one could go.
Yay, Killshot. He's going to be at WrestleCade.
You know, the CWC, of course, wrapped up this previous week.
Yes, TJ Perkins dabbing on everybody.
Great, great, great stuff.
Beautiful belt, beautiful
Oh.
medal, beautiful trophy.
And maybe you heard about this. AJ Styles is the WWE champion.
No big deal.
I mean, whatever. Of course, they are leading into AJ Styles versus John Cena versus Dean Ambrose triple threat at the next pay-per-view for SmackDown. Very exciting.
What's going to happen?
Who freaking knows? Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, going at it for the women's champion. Alexa, #1 contender. I like
Yes,
it. I
because
like it a lot.
Becky's got the gold.
Yes, very good
Or
stuff.
White and blue.
Yeah, I get the platinum. Hey! So The Miz is supposedly in the midst of contract negotiations because I'm the longest reigning champion, I'm The Miz, and I'm awesome! And, you know, he's renegotiating. I mean, I don't know where the hell this story is going. Like, him and Daniel Bryan stuff. To me, it says a match.
Well, with Daniel Bryan not coming out after Maurice's interference with the match with Dolph, I'm really confused because I feel like that would have been the next piece of the story.
I agree.
Was you're careful and you're a coward and you win because you cheat.
Yes.
But it didn't happen. So screw me, I guess.
Yeah, well, but you know, it's still going to be interesting to see where that starts taking its direction. On Raw, we got it is official now. It is Sasha versus Charlotte. She secured her spot at the Clash of Champions to go against Charlotte, pinning Bayley, but her shoulders were down too. It was actually a dual pin.
It was a dusty finish.
Apparently, the announcers were specifically told to not acknowledge that fact.
Interesting.
They're wanting to save they know they're going to do Sasha, Charlotte, Bayley at some point. They're wanting to save that.
Gotcha.
And they're wanting to do Bayley versus Sasha at one point. They're wanting to save it, so that's why they're like, don't say anything.
Don't talk about it. We'll bring it up when it's right. Trust us. Triple H is like, trust us.
Cesaro won again!
Hey, they're gonna drag it out as long as possible.
Woo! You know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna culminate at Clash.
It's gonna culminate at the Clash. My hope, Cesaro, Kevin Owens for the title. I think it would be amazing. I think it would be amazing.
It will be.
You know, just from a promo standpoint. Plus, you know, they had that feud for the Intercontinental Championship, didn't they?
Yeah, for a little bit.
So there you go. You know, I've beaten you before, Cesaro. I'm the champion of the universe.
Longest reigning.
I love that so much. Ooh, Chris Jericho, Sami Zayn at the Clash. You know, I don't want to be a jerk, but I think it's weird that it's the Clash of Champions and there's matches that have no title implications. I feel like that should be a #1 contender for a United States Championship. Just add that on there.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, it's Clash of Champions, not Night of Champions.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. I'm going to guess that Roman, Rusev at the Clash.
Yeah, because that needs to happen.
Yeah. So, you know, really interesting things to go. We're going into the go home this week for Clash, so it's heating up, brother. You know, it's getting good. I think that's about all we got for this week.
Yeah, I think that's all the hottest news in pro wrestling right now.
Hot.
Hot.
Oh, and by the way, something we've been cooking up, been thinking up. You know, right now our subscriber base has been growing, and there's a big thanks to you guys. You know, we really appreciate that so much. But we, you know, a little talking. You know, we've got some stuff that we'd love to give away, but we do have a goal that we want to get to before we do that. So and no particular time goal, you know, but within the next, we'll say month or so. How about that? And then in the next month...
Sure, because I have no idea where you're going.
Don't worry, you'll know. The next month, if we can get up to 200 subscribers, we're about 28 away from that, I think. If we get to 200 subscribers, we will do a giveaway, give away some wrestling merch right here on Tandem Fandom. So... you know, help us out if you can. And if we don't get there, hey, we'll do that whenever we get to 200
Winner
anyway.
gets my lollipop. My mouth has been where Joey Ryan's mouth has been, so.
Yeah, that's right. So if you guys are wanting to get some free merch, we got some stuff for you. All you gotta do is share.
I'm kidding. This will be gone after this video.
Yeah, she's gonna eat that in like 2 seconds. But yeah, share, and share alike. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. What was the hottest piece of wrestling news for you, in your opinion, from this week?
Yeah.
If you enjoyed the video, give us that thumbs up to let us know that you like it. And if you really enjoy it, hit that subscribe button at the end of the video for more wrestling goodness, and you can win stuff. Stuff.
Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for all of our backstage antics and photos of whatever we feel like sharing at the time.
Absolutely. We got all kinds of great stuff that we take when we go to the local shows. As we always say...
if our batteries don't die.
That's a very good point. As we always say here on Tandem Fandom, if you're going to be a fan...
bring a friend.